Hello, my name is on Blast, and I just wanted to make an intro real quick. I'm going to be recording, you can see I'm on multiplayer. I'm going to be recording with Bronco, maybe Rusty, and maybe even Rainbow. Bronco had this brilliant idea for us to run down Route 1, using the new paint job, and pulling the Transformer. So that's what we're going to be doing. And originally the paint jobs were going to be the same, but I didn't want to just use the stock because I don't like the colors it has. So I was messing around with different colors, and I did a changeling one. And then I was like, well, I would do a Thestral one too, but I don't believe the Thestrals will have the same colors. So he was like, well, you could do a Mason one. So I went and did that. So I'm going to be driving my Xenon truck here. It's Xenon's colors instead of a regular changeling. That's why it has the purple. And then he's going to be driving the Mason truck, which you'll get to see soon. But anyway, at this point, it is going to skip to once everyone's here. I just wanted to make a quick intro real quick before that happened. Hello.
Hello.
Of course, we don't really have proper lighting over here.
No. Alright, so let me set a route
Oh, yeah. Let me do that here.
through Santa Maria up to the slide.
Please stop moving, truck, so I can go into the map. It was like rolling forward and backward. Alright, I am recording, by the way.
Perfect.
However, I'm probably going to time-lapse this part since we're going to be driving for a little while before we get to the action.
Now, if they would just hurry up and release Oregon already.
What? What? Hold on. Wait a minute. Weird things.
Yeah, just
Did
close to
you had that happen too?
Yeah, the connection.
Yeah, the really annoying thing is apparently your hitbox was still there, so I slammed into your hitbox. I have almost 100 damage now.
Well, you can still slash fix.
Yeah. I gotta... Actually, can I do that before I restart the game?
I believe so, because it should still work.
No, it's not letting me type.
Ah.
I can open the chat, but I can't type. Alright, so I just pulled over on the bridge right there.
Yeah, I'm pulling over up at an exit up here so that I had more room.
Alright. I actually pretty much pulled over right next to where you were when the game... Because, like I said, I ran into your hitbox and my truck stalled.
Right.
My controller better have been on when the game restarted. Okay, it was. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing fixed now.
Yep.
What? It says I have to wait 549 seconds to use this command.
Oh, well, that's bull.
I don't know if you just can't fix it right when you start the game, or what the deal is. Oh, I actually got my truck running. I guess most of the damage went to the chassis.
Alright, I am logging back in.
10-4. See how far I can get before my truck turns off again.
Oh god, this is gonna wreak havoc on Highway 1.
Mm-hmm. So, wait a minute. You went into single player. Explain how you ended up not using the truck that I sent you.
So, while we were talking, I was loading up MP, and I just built the truck in MP, and I was like, oh shit, I need to go get the transformer, because I didn't want to drive all the way from Phoenix. So then I popped into single player, got the transformer, dev cammed over to Las Vegas, or Los Angeles, and went from there.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of the way of this exit. Parking brake off. Oh, I see you.
Yeah, my truck is dead, so don't run away.
I'm not.
Aha! Perfect time.
Stalled again?
No, came back again. That's when
Oh.
I said my truck was dead, as in not running.
Oh.
And now it's gone again.
There should be a repair shop around here, so no, there's not. We're about to get onto one.
If I can just get past the frickin' sign. It's back for the moment.
Alright, I'll pull over up here and we'll wait for your timer to tick down.
Right. Yeah, I just wanted to get off the highway, that's why I was going.
Gotcha.
Is that truck in front of you pulling out?
Yep.
Alright, then I'm gonna get in front of you. So don't have to worry about trying to squeeze in between you and that sign.
Oh, you could have just told me to pull up.
This is easier, honestly.
Dude, slow down. If you're pulling over, just slow down. There's a cheater up there.
A what?
A cheater. Or a cheetah, whichever you prefer. What?
Well, cheetahs are cheaters.
Not always. 300 seconds.
The guy in front of me was driving a Kenworth W900.
Slow down, sorry.
And it's gone. Alright, let me see if you matched the colors right.
I think I did a decent job.
Guys, reporting for cheating.
Could you temporarily turn your beacons off? The flashing is giving me problems. Let's see.
I think I did a decent job.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think the gray might be just a little bit too light.
I like it a little lighter. I basically did what you did and then made it into what I really liked. So,
Yeah, I mean, I was planning on just letting you do it yourself anyway, but I had a lot of trouble getting the blue right. That's why I was gonna send it to you. Because, yeah, I think your blue is too bright, in fact. Because
yeah,
Mason has really dark blue wings. And it's kind of hard to get that.
Well, yeah, they're basically like midnight purple.
Well, no, they'd be midnight blue.
Well, like, they're not exactly blue, they're like a purplish blue.
They're completely blue to my eyes. But anyway, because of the way the paint job is set up, it's hard to get a dark blue on that particular color.
Right.
So I'd gotten mine where I felt like it was pretty close.
Oh, yeah, I guess. They're supposed to be darker than that, but the guy who I had do that green cover didn't exactly listen to everything I told him, but I left it there.
Did you have to pay for that? Or did you...
No, I get a guy offered to do it for me.
Oh, okay, nice. Let's see how close I am. 179 seconds.
Oh, somebody was just live streaming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because apparently when they're live, they have a little thing next to their name that says so.
Well, some people will just put live in their tag.
No, it was running like down their name, not. It was like.
It was vertical?
Perpendicular. Yeah, it was vertical. It was perpendicular to their name.
Well, I've seen people with vertical name tags, though, that had company names and everything. I don't know how they do that, but I think that's just a trick. Wait a minute. Hold on. That truck looked a lot... Those trucks look a lot like the red, white, and blue paint job that I did.
See, they do. How's your timer looking?
Well, 179 seconds is still... That's like over 3 minutes, I think. That's just under 3 minutes, in fact. So probably still high. We have not been sitting here for 3 minutes yet.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I guess I can check it. Yeah, 110 seconds.
Okay, so 2 minutes. It's not that bad.
Dum da dum da dum. Yeah, this isn't really the way I saw this going.
Nope. I expected us to at least get up Highway 1 before we had problems.
Yeah. I don't really understand why you can't fix your truck right when you spawn in, though. Like, to me, that doesn't really make sense.
I don't know. I've always found that as being weird.
Because the whole reason there's a timer is to help combat trolls.
Right.
But why make it so they can't fix the truck before they've even had a chance to troll anyone?
What the hell?
Sounds like there's a blocker up on the hill. This'll be fun. 3 seconds. And my vehicle has been fixed.
Alright, I'm getting in front of this guy. So just let me pass you.
So now my truck will start, but you know what won't? My freaking controller. Come on. What the heck? Oh, apparently I have low air. I'll be there in a second.
Alright, I'm gonna pull ahead of you then and let this guy pass.
10-4. Wow, my air built up really quickly. Alright, so just keep rolling on the side. Let this truck pass us.
Yep. Down to second gear.
Ooh, I almost ran into you. Alright, pull.
Yeah. Alright, pull it.
I was looking at my keyboard trying to remember how to turn off my four-ways. Okay, usually I enjoy listening to the CB chatter, but that's going off.
Yeah. Okay, I can turn my four-ways off now. Beacons are on for the minute at least, and we are rolling.
Wow, trying to turn off the CB while driving with the controller is a lot harder than it is with the wheel.
Yeah. Why do you think it takes me a while sometimes?
I'm actually pretty decent at driving with one hand. It's just that it's my left hand and my keyboard's on my left side. And also, I can't hold it the way I usually do right now because it keeps disconnecting.
Alright.
Yeah, I just can't wait to have my wheel back.
I don't blame you. I'm looking to get a wheel soon.
Oh, it's so annoying. The Best Buy near me had, I guess they were just low on stock, so they dropped the price to get the rest of them out. They dropped it to $200. And my mom had $150 Best Buy credit, but we didn't see it in time.
Oh,
I was so mad when I found out.
that sucks.
How are you running away from me this well?
King of the heavy haul, Z.
It has nothing to do with that.
Yes, it
It
does.
has nothing to do with that.
It has everything to do with it.
If we were in a tight driving spot, then I would be winning right now.
Just admit it, I'm the better driver.
No, I will not. When you stop rolling over, I'll admit it.
Oh, shit. There's a tight spot. No, there was a sign that was leaning into the road and then a truck coming the other way. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Well, just
You'll see the spot I'm talking about.
right in time for your comeback, you were just like, ooh, shit.
Oh, I said, oh, tight spot.
Oh, well, whatever. I'm pretty sure you almost said shit.
Ooh, hello. I just watched a guy drive himself off the road.
Ah. Now he's gonna drive himself in front of me.
Is this guy getting on? Yes, he is. Jake it. Jake it. Back it down.
I'm back.
I don't know what these two are doing.
I couldn't tell you. I was gonna make a joke, but I couldn't even tell you.
I have no idea what is going on.
Oh, so some small, exciting to me news. I actually listened to
Smooth.
that was lag. Lag was a thing.
I watched you do that.
On my screen, you just stopped moving. I don't know what happened on your screen, but on my screen, you just stopped moving. And I have the recording to prove it. So.
Well, you know what I say to that?
What?
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Well, you can stop quoting, shoot. Mythbusters, that's the one.
I was about to say, can you get the reference, ladies and gentlemen?
No, see, I knew the reference immediately, I just could not remember the name of the show.
Oh, I got a fast mover coming up right behind me. Oh, it's a car, that's why.
I don't know if you ever saw it, but I titled one of my Mudrunner videos after the new update came out, whatever it was called, the Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
We still need to play that, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, because I had to get more fuel, so I got my Dodge pickup, the dually, and I was pretty much just making a beeline for the fuel station using the map.
Mm-hmm.
So I titled the video, "I reject your roads and substitute my own."
Nice. Oh wow. That restart really screwed with the server because I'm at the Sur right now.
You're at the Sur?
I'm at the Sur.
Okay, well wait for me.
Alright, can do. Beacons off. Okay, I need to pull over right here.
Where's all the traffic? This isn't right.
I know, right? It must be on the northbound side.
Must be. Is there a bunch of traffic up here at the top?
A little bit.
I might have run over one of those, what would you call those things? The little things with the lights on the top of them?
Oh, the markers?
Is that what you'd call those?
That's what I call them.
Okay.
Oop.
What does running a red light have to do with being uncultured?
I would have laughed if he had said uncouth.
Well, shoot my controller!
Did your controller just die in the middle of the intersection?
It died in the middle of me going through the intersection, yes, and I ran into the freaking wall.
Smooth.
Because I have the Windows sounds turned off, because they annoyed me when I first got the computer. So, there's no warning when my controller turns off. So, I was going through the corner, I just tried to turn sharper, and my truck didn't turn sharper.
Alright.
And my mic is in the way of my vision of the controller, so I can't see when it goes off either. Yep, see, it just did it again. What the frick? It's literally turning off every 2 seconds. Come on. Okay, well this isn't good. I can't get it to turn back on. I'm stuck in the middle of the road.
Uh-oh. That isn't good.
Come on. What the frick? I'm trying to use my brother's controller to just get out of the road. That thing won't turn on at all. What is going on?
Are you checking the input into the computer?
It's not that, it's the wire. Well, the problem is my controller's battery pack is dying, and my actual controller is a Windows controller, not an Xbox controller. But it has an Xbox controller motherboard, because its motherboard went bad.
Right.
So, but because of that, it doesn't connect to the computer properly when it's plugged in. So I've got to start it using the battery pack and then plug it in. So when the battery pack's dying, I have a lot of trouble starting it. Actually, I'm not going to make that corner.
There is no traffic on the one right now.
Yeah, there's no traffic except for this slow-ass truck I'm stuck behind.
Yeah, I'm coming up to one myself.
I'm not supposed to be stuck in traffic going down the mountain.
Oh, this is somebody who passed me earlier.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna do that. Frickin' heavy haul literally nailed the apex and then caused a pileup.
Yeah.
Oh, so what I was trying to say earlier was, what?
No, nothing.
Okay. I actually listened to SCS's ATS centered live stream. Because they have it up on YouTube.
Right.
And I found they did not directly say that. They said they have, I want to say one license is pretty close to done, and two others that are very far in the negotiation stage.
Right.
But nothing, they're not releasing anything yet. And from the sound of what they said, it sounds like there is not a new truck coming 132. So I guess we'll have to wait to see about that.
Right.
But what is coming for sure, which isn't a big thing, but I'm excited about it, is trailer cables on the AI trucks.
Ooh.
Yeah. It'll just add that
Cool.
tiniest bit more immersion. And of course, trailer customization, but I think I already told you about that.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, so I'm guessing, as far as the negotiation stuff goes, that the order as far as closest to being ready to roll is Volvo, then Freightliner, then International.
Gotcha.
The reason I think that is because in the early alpha that they did a video of back in 2015 before the game was released. Remember they released an hour-long video of a really early alpha version of the game. Controller turned off again. Please turn on controller. And yeah. Okay, my truck is wrecked. Anyway, you remember that early alpha video?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that version of the game, there were the 2 Kenworths and 2 Peterbilts that we have that were drivable. But then in traffic, there were Volvos and Freightliners.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a Volvo and a Freightliner. And as well, they had screenshots of some trucks that were close to complete. There was a Freightliner Cascadia and International Lone Star.
Mm-hmm.
But the International was the only one that the screenshot wasn't from in-game.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells me that's the one that was the least far along back then.
Right.
The reason I think Volvo is in front of Freightliner is because they actually had a completed Volvo model that they were ready to put in the game as soon as they got the go-ahead.
Right.
Now, the thing I'm not sure of is if that's the Volvo that's going to be coming to the game, or if it's going to be a newer one.
Right.
And honestly, I don't know which way I'd rather it be. Because Challenger's truck is the Volvo that was going to be in the game, and Xenon has the Volvo that might be coming to the game. So it's like, which one do I want more? You know?
Right.
Of course, they could completely screw me over and put a brand new VNL in.
Right.
Alright, my controller is getting on my nerves, so I don't know if I'm going to keep running.
Gotcha.
You think you might be on tomorrow at all before you go to work?
Probably.
Alright, I'll borrow my dad's wire and I can run with you a bit then.
Alright, man. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's late anyways. I need to go get some sleep.
Yeah, sleep is a good thing. Alright, so I'll talk to you later today, I guess.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Good night.